Hey guys, welcome to day 95 of grinding until I'm a millionaire. These are just my daily check-in videos, so every day. This is the 95th day since I've been documenting my journey. This podcast longer form check-in video has only been around for maybe 30 days. But here we are. It's 2:31. Maybe I just posed. Maybe I got a thumbnail there. I don't know. It's 2:30 in the morning. I've decided I'm not going to sleep tonight. I don't deserve it. I've got too much to do, and I'm not really even tired. So, anyway, it has been very nice since I restructured my OKRs and my goal setting, and all I had to do today was edit 2 videos, got them scheduled, got them uploaded, got them edited. One took a little bit longer because I put a little more effort into it. The second one, I just whizzed through it tonight and got it done. So it has been crazy. Like, I cannot express to you guys. You get the Future Millionaire Journal and try it, because I did it a couple days ago. I went through, I listed out my goals, where I want to be in the next 20 years, 10 years. And then I dreamed up my revenue streams, where I'm going to get that money from, what that's going to look like. And then from that, it's like, okay, well, now list a few things that need to happen in order for that revenue stream to hit that. And so I did. And then I could break those down into my objectives, and this is going to be good. I made affiliate money today. I made affiliate money yesterday. Just since I started posting more review videos, affiliate money's come in. So that's what I need to keep working on. I've got my objective for the month is to make, I don't know, there's probably 40 or 50 videos. I don't know that I'll hit all of them this month. I'm going to try my best. Like, maybe after this, I'll go script a couple more so I can film more tomorrow. Get more done. But anyway, I'm so glad that I started doing this, that I started making that planner so that I can switch things up and then come up to it, because I think we'll see. We're just documenting right now. I don't know for sure, but when I get this done next month, I'll move on to another one and another one and another one, and just everything's going to align. I feel very confident about that. I feel good about it. So I can go through, I can check off my lists. I did my 2 things that I needed to do, edit those videos, check the wiring under the fuse box for the motorcycle, did that. Check on a return. I didn't do that. I didn't do my laundry or my dishes. So I'm going to put a star. I'm going to get those done tonight before I go to bed, so I don't have to move them over to the next day. And I didn't call the dentist. I need to go to the dentist. I've got cavities that I need to get fixed. And when I lived in New Mexico, I went to the dentist. He fucked up my teeth more than they were before. So then now I just hate the dentist. Anyway, I'll change that to my list and check on the return for tomorrow. I'm adding those things. Dentist return. I'm going to do tomorrow. My goal is to script and film 2 more videos. And I want to organize the garage. Get some stuff out of there. I have a desk or a dresser that I'm going to list and try and sell and just move it around. When I go to put the car back together, it's going to be kind of a disaster because I've got shit spread out and taken apart. When I took everything apart, I knew where everything goes, but now it's been like a month. I'm not going to be able, I don't know where I got bolts. I don't know where they go. No idea. And we'll just have to wing it when I get to that. But I need to unlock my phone. So I need to call Xfinity and unlock my phone so that I can switch to a cheaper plan. They're screwing me now. I bundled my phone with my internet when I lived in New Mexico. They don't have the same internet here, so I had to switch internet and now lost the bundle. And so now it's like $75 a month, which is crazy. I own the phone outright, so I just need to get it unlocked so I can switch plans. And we're going somewhere with this because a lot of these things that I'm doing tomorrow are to really cut down my expenses because I might not have a job anymore. I'm going to switch my phone plan and I'm going to cancel my car insurance because I'm not going to drive my car. I'm not going to drive it till it's fixed. But even after I fix it, I don't think I'm going to drive it. unless I have to. Like, I'm just going to keep it in the garage. Maybe I'll just sell it, ride the motorcycle. Having the motorcycle has been great. And it's way cheaper. It's like $200 a month for car insurance. Motorcycle, 25. And that's with Geico, which is expensive. Cancel car insurance, switch phone plan. Cancel Amazon Prime too. So what I normally do is I don't order from Amazon enough to have Prime all the time. And so what I do is like, I don't have Prime. And then when I need stuff, I kind of wait until I need to order a bunch of stuff, and then I'll order it. And then it's like, hey, do you want a free trial of Prime? You can get 1 week for $7. And usually that trial is cheaper than what I'm paying on shipping. So I just do it and then I cancel it right away. Recently I've ordered a bunch of things like around Christmas time. So I kept it for the November, December, but I'm going to cancel it tomorrow. Got a whole list of those things that I need to do. But anyway, got most of my stuff done today, so that felt good. Super annoyed, super stressed today. I ordered a new regulator for the motorcycle because I was pretty sure the motorcycle wasn't charging. Don't know why. I replaced the regulator, I replaced the stator. It should have been charging, not charging. Headlights don't turn on unless I hit the fuse box. It's been really annoying. So I ordered a used regulator from another bike off eBay, and that came in today. And so I edited one video, and then I went down to put that on so that I could take the bike to work. And when I was taking it apart, I found that the connector of the old regulator into the stator was like melted. So it had overheated and melted together. It was a pain in the ass to get off. My fingers are still sore and cut up because I was just like prying, trying to get it off. Finally got it off, and I was like, well, cool. Now I can't, plug it back in, and can't plug the new one in because the connectors are messed up. So I was pretty annoyed about that. Got home stuff here going on, stressing me out. And I need to be more stoic and calm and just stick to myself. But anyway, today I was not very good at that. I was super stressed, super frustrated, annoyed at the motorcycle. I paid $10 to Uber to work. I got to work on time, pretty much on time. Doesn't happen very often. And then I didn't have a table for an hour. So I got there, clocked in, got ready, got my section. And then I just like stood around. I was like, hey, you can seat me in all this open section, seat me over here, seat me literally wherever. I'm here. I want to make money. And rolled a bunch of silverware, even though I didn't need to roll silverware. I organized, I just did shit to stay busy, and I still didn't get set. And I was like, God, this is annoying. It was a whole hour. And so we only get paid $10 an hour when we're that's all you get paid. And then you get tips on top of that. And I feel like I'm a little bit crazy, but it was a total waste of time. It was a complete waste of time to be there for that hour. And for most people, it's probably not a big deal. I don't know. I could get 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes, but an hour, I was like, this is crazy. I've got a list of 50 fucking videos that I need to film and edit this month. My motorcycle's broken. My car's broken. I need to make money. I'm here to make money. I got shit to do if I'm not here making money. And so I went and told my manager, and I was like, hey, I haven't been sat. It's been like an hour. And her response was like, well, it'll get busy later. And I'm like, what the hell? I'm here. I'm in stress. I'm stressed because I'm here wasting my time. And that response, I was like, okay, well, I just got my backpack and I left, just walked out. I clocked out because I didn't have any open checks or any tables to I just clocked out, and then I left and took an Uber home, another $10. So I spent $20 going to work today and made $10, I guess, because I was there for an hour. But now I was like, I might get fired. I might get written up. My intention, I'm not leaving. I'm just like, okay, well, I guess I'm not going to be here today. If one, you don't really care that I'm here, not doing anything. So it's like, fuck, I'll just leave. And that's what I did. And I was like, oh, we'll see what happens with it. I don't know. Maybe I'll get fired. Maybe not. Maybe we'll see. We will see what happens. But I went home, fixed the motorcycle. I got it. That was good. I was able to just splice another connector, wire the new regulator in, and it's working. It's charging. It's doing what it's supposed to. So as long as that connection doesn't melt or that regulator doesn't blow, I'm good. I cleaned out the wires and checked everything to make sure it was right. And I think it's good. We'll see how it goes. So anyway, that was just, so I felt better after I did that. I felt kind of stressed after just walking out on work, but look, it is crazy. But if you read any book and you have any self-respect, like I know what my time's worth, and it's a lot more than $10 an hour. And I figure my time's worth 50. That's kind of just the baseline that I give myself. And if you think about everything, like what I was talking about yesterday, we're going to die soon. Well, I'm going to die one day. And I really carry that with me everywhere I go. And I hate wasting time, man. I hate it. It's crazy to me because I know that one day that time it's going to run out. And like, I'm over analytical, and I'll just look back at all the time I wasted and just be like, you fucking idiot. You're here on your deathbed and like you did this or you did that. And it's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have any regrets. And so I've always, I don't know, I'd say the last 5 years been like that, been real crazy about my time because it's like, I lost almost all my grandparents in like a 3-year period. And that was kind of crazy because they were the closest people to me. Like I was there next to 2 of them when they took their last breath. And it's like, life is crazy. There's real shit. And I don't want to be living and doing things that I don't want to do. I'm not religious at all. I feel like when we die, game over. And so that gives you like all the reason to live it to the fullest and do what you want to do and enjoy it. And I just hate feeling like cuckolded by a fucking job. Like, oh, well, you need to be here to pay your rent. You need to be here to pay your bills. Like, fuck you. I'll figure it out. Like I don't know, that's a slave mentality, or that's a slave thing. And I'm not about that. I know I can find another job somewhere that doesn't disrespect my time. That's how I felt. Now, is that true? I don't think that that's really what's going on, but I think it was handled really poorly. And it's like, hey, my time, like I'm very particular, very psycho about my time. And I know it's worth a lot more than the $10 an hour I'm making right here. Like I can go film a video, edit a video, and blah, 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 blah. Got a bunch to do. And so anyway, yep, just did that. And like, I don't want to not work there yet till I find another job. But if that's what happens, like I embrace that. It's worth it to me. And maybe I'm just being really fucking stupid right now. I don't know. You guys let me know, but it's worth it to me to just cut not cut myself. I was going to say like cut myself from that situation, but it's really worth it to me to, I don't know, have boundaries with my time. And like I've been to interviews before where I get there and I wait for 10 minutes and I just leave. Like, dude, if you can't even be on time to interview me, I don't want to work for you. Like it's not going to work. It's not going to work. We just don't have the same values. And so I don't know, man. We'll see what happens with it. I'm not too stressed. I don't like the idea of using my debt payoff money that I have saved up to go for a few weeks without a job, but I'll be fine. I'll figure it out. But yeah, I mean, what do you guys think about that? What do you think? Like, should I have just sucked it up and taken that and been like, oh yeah, sorry, I'll just stand here for a few more hours and maybe make some money? It's just, there's way more to life than that. And like that kind of treatment or mentality, like, oh yeah, well, just like deal with it. Everyone has that approach. I feel like it's like the way companies work is pay you as little, as much as it takes to get you to just be complacent. And God, Chris and Hermosi talked about this concept that like sometimes you're better off when your situation is worse, because if you're in a situation that's like kind of bad, but it's not at that tipping point where you feel like you need to drastically change something, then you're just going to be stuck there forever. And the way that he put it was something about walking. I'm going to totally butcher this, but it's like, it's a really good concept when you understand it. I think I have my phone, but I don't want to waste the time looking for it. But it's like, if you have to walk somewhere that's like, say, a mile or less, then you probably walk. But if it's over a mile, you drive. And when you get closer to that mile point, there's like that tipping point where it's much more effective to drive. But if you're if your threshold for like driving is only a mile, you're going to find yourself walking 3/4 of a mile or like right at 9/10 of a mile versus just driving. And so the analogy there is like sometimes in life we're tolerating like 9/10 of a mile when in reality, and what it would take would get to 1 mile and for us to drastically change something or do something that would actually improve our lives. And since we're just at 9/10, we're right there. We're not like super, like we're under a mile. It's not too far to walk, blah, blah, blah. Like we just get complacent. And I hate that mindset where you're just like, yeah, well, this kind of sucks, but it's just life. Deal with it. Like that's not how it is. Like, it's life, so deal with it. It's not life, deal with it. Like, just fucking deal with it because it's life and it's your life and you have control over it. Like, you can make decisions and you can take action. And someone at work like months ago was like, why are you always in a good mood? And I was like, damn, I don't know. That's an interesting thing because typically I am always in a good mood. Today I'm just pissed off, but typically I am in a good mood. And I think my answer was like, I really do things that I want to do. Like, this is to a fault, but I like have crafted my life and the people around me and like what I do to really only be things that like I want and that I'm happy about, if that makes any sense. Like when I wake up, I work on one of my brands and I just fucking love it. If I feel like going to the skate park, I go to the skate park. If I'm unhappy at my job, good, I have a little bit of passive income that can get me by while I find a new job. Like I don't feel stuck typically. I feel stuck right now with this living situation, but and maybe that's why I'm in a bad mood. But typically, the way I've engineered my life is to avoid feeling stuck and feeling like a slave or like I have to do something, because like to me that defeats the purpose of life. Like, you should do things that you want to do, and if you know there's things that you should do, then you need to convince yourself to want to do it. Otherwise, you're just swimming uphill or swimming upstream, and makes life really tough when you're doing that. It makes life really tough. Like, I just think about if I was in a situation where I was living somewhere and I just didn't really like it, but that's just where I ended up and I'm just going to be okay with it. And then I'm working at a job and I make enough money to like pay the bills and save a little bit, but I hate it. My boss is a dickhead, but it's like, I can't really quit because I've been here for 3 years. And if I leave, like, that's going to look bad on my resume and then it's going to be hard to find a new job. And so I'm just going to live the next 40 fucking years of my life bitching about my job and like be like, that doesn't make any sense to me. But to each their own. I guess that's just not how I do things. And then I find myself in situations like this, and that's just what it is. Oh, look, there's been a hole in my sock the whole time. Can't even buy new socks until I get a new job. If you guys want to donate for the new socks, just PayPal me. Anyway, so that's kind of the update. I might have a job tomorrow. I might not. I don't know. Manager called and I told her, I was like, well, I just decided to leave. And she's like, well, the GM will call you. And I'm like, okay. Because like, I know, like, it's not like I'm stupid and like, oh yeah, I'm going to walk out and like, I shouldn't get in trouble. It's like, I should get in trouble. Like I should be written up at the very least and potentially fired. Like that's what I would do if it was my company. But I don't know. That sounds silly, but anyway, because of all that, I don't deserve to sleep tonight. I have too much to do and I need something to fucking work out so I don't have to keep doing this. I've had a few, you guys, if you make it this far, how should I create like a way to interact with you guys? Because I have a couple people, like one guy on TikTok, he does TikTok shop. He makes pretty good money from that. There's somebody who commented that does coding, and like I want to be able to connect with all you guys and figure out like I don't know, I feel like we can all learn from each other, and we have different specialties and stuff, and I don't know what the right way to do that. Like maybe a Slack channel, maybe I don't know, YouTube's not the right place, maybe Instagram. But anyway, I appreciate all the comments, you guys cheering me on, you guys watching my life. Today was kind of a step backwards. It was a big step backwards. But I guess you can't go forward without taking a few steps backwards. And that's what we did today. I'll update you guys tomorrow for day 96, let you know what's going on with my work situation, and I'm going to go edit this video and then try and script out one more video. Maybe I'll go to Denny's and do that. I like to sit there and drink coffee and edit. I feel like I focus better. Anyway, all right, guys. See you later.